Hi, I'm Exesis, and this is Terra Invicta, where we're continuing our resistance playthrough. So let's zoom back into Earth here. Last episode we did manage to grab India, and we are just at our captive, so this is kind of where we're at. So we need to grow this cap a little bit. We need to gain access to a second project slot here as well. We are currently working on outpost hubs there for the inevitable mission to Moon that's gonna spawn soon. Singapore is defended and India is defended, so that's a good start for our councillors here. Now we're in mid-turn, we need to actually unpause here so we get to do something. Initiative is taking our control points here in Pakistan. We had to abandon them, of course, after we took India. Let's see what our priorities here are. We probably want to put... starting to get there on the space program here as well. Is anyone into Kazakhstan yet? Yeah, the servants are in here. And what do we want to do here? I think this is a fairly decent salary. We set this one up last episode, so it should be fine. We do want to start building some mission control, and India already has the ability to pre-boost, so might as well invest a little bit in increasing it as well.
Where do you need me?
Increasing public opinion down there. Do we have any unrest here? We do have quite a lot of unrest in India. Let's see what we can do about stabilizing the nation here then.
Restoring order.
Your orders?
He's been down here whacking up some alien weeds that showed up. I might want to... What do we want to have for mission for him then? I'll probably come over here and help stabilize India.
We'll make things safe.
I think that's a good start there. Get this unrest down a little bit.
Acknowledged.
Samadar here is inspiring, I think, through.
Reporting in.
We want to get their loyalty up on all of this. I was probably doing it on Emiliano. We need to go and inspect them also to see where their actual loyalty lies.
It has always been true that we must leave the cradle if our species is to survive. If these aliens are indeed hostile, the time to go is now.
Okay, so we did meet Project Exodus here as well. They just want to leave Earth, so their objective is to run away from all the problems. Yeah, that's a success. That's good. I'll probably just keep going on this one for a bit. And this is one of the techs that actually allow us to build warships, or interplanetary warships. Let's continue on that one. And here we unlock the clandestine cells. They allow us to recruit our 5th counselor and increases our capacity, or CP cap here, by 10. Let's go and grab those instead. That's a much more important project. We're still leading this project by quite a bit. And maybe we just do it that way. We'll drop a few percentages down there. Let's do it that way. 67-33 I think that's better than 60-40. We put a little bit more research into this, but we still want to make sure that we hold on to that slot. And India isn't the
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
The best one in the game for research, but it is
Violence is abating.
Things are cooling off.
Keep doing that. See if we can actually check anything here. Yes, we did unlock a spaceship component there. And unlocking some more modules, some more rockets. The rocket project here This one will give us more boost and reduce this one's one that we really want to do. So that's gonna pop that up there. And let's check if we've got any new organizations here. And it's gonna give us a little bit of science. It's not that much compared to what we actually have now. We've got a monthly income of 461. This one gives us 15. Plus 1 command. And I think we are saving our money and see if we can grab this organization there. Saving up influence and grabbing CERN would be good too, but that is very expensive. That's almost our entire monthly income. And this one's even worse. That one actually gives us a little bit of income as well, so that would be a very good pickup. Yeah, we've got one Emiliano can get another point here. And I think he was, he's an inspector, so he's a investigation character. And he's got plenty of administration capacity there, so let's increase the investigation skill. And no one else can grab anything.
I'm here.
Yeah, I don't think it's time to start. Actually,
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
yeah, and he's on Emiliano there. That means it's up at least 2 from whatever he was before. We can't actually inspect him either,
Public
so
sentiment is increasingly with us.
36% in Singapore. So let's keep
Things
doing
are
that.
cooling off.
The important thing is that our counselors are actually doing missions with roles, so they gain experience. Every success they have, they gain
Things
experience.
are stabilizing.
They also gain a little bit for failing missions, but not as much. Okay, space stock is what allows us to actually build spaceships in the future. We do need a space station for that too. Okay, well, they're allowed to try and do that in Pakistan. And we're soon here to start building boost in Singapore. And once we do that, we want to hit this one. Or take the interplanetary rockets there. And I think this is going our way. And we'll see how long time we'll keep this one along with us. There is we actually have an investigation one here, and this one. And this cog down here gives us 5% research boost to our project. Also gives us a little bit of cash. And this one also gives us access to the second research slot there. Interpol would be nice. And not on this, so we don't really need the investigation skill right now though. And I'm thinking maybe picking this one up would be worth it for the research there. We gain another one, we could maybe get something like this one. It's got a little bit more. I've got a little bit of space. We're not making that much money. It's going to take us a long time to save up that without any changes. Let's actually pick this one up. Just because it will unlock our second slot here. And we can grab these interplanetary rockets. It's a fairly cheap one. I'm gonna have to do 60-40, but I think we've got the headroom here now. We're not quite locked in yet though.
Every circumstance is an opportunity. Our test is to recognize and seize it.
Right, so we managed to meet the initiative here as well. And the initiative wants to exploit the situation and gain money or power or whatever for themselves.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Keep working there. Don't
Mission
think any
in
of our other
progress.
ones can do.
We are winning their hearts and minds.
42%. Let's keep
Order
going up
is
to
returning.
50. And we want this down under 1 at least. Military Science Lab, that's an important one. National investment points into boost, so this is one that we do want to do.
Order is returning.
And now we're locked in there as well. We can reduce that one just a little bit. Yeah, we lost Pakistan to Humanity First. And the same thing there. We're putting a little bit more research into these two. I was thinking, I want to check if we have... we've got another point here we can put in. And he's our command character. And we do want to increase command, because that's gonna make him a lot better. I did want to see if we just had the investigate counselor or anyone else other than... No, it's only Emiliano that has the investigate counselor mission. This one actually gives the investigate counselor mission. We could give it to Samsor here. That just gives us a way to investigate Emiliano as well. It gives them survey location as well, that could be useful. Yeah, let's grab this one. It would be nice if we could grab a little bit more money out of these nations, but it is what it is. We're soon done with that one there. And we'll just keep going on these. I've actually got some alien assets here to assault in Kazakhstan.
Taking it to
let's
them.
clear those up. And then we'll investigate Emiliano afterwards, I think.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
Now we're having very good rolls here, at least.
We've moved the needle.
And up to 46%
Violence is
Singapore.
abating.
This isn't very good, is it? The monsoons came to Hyderabad. I think that's up here, isn't it? It doesn't really make it. Yeah, here it is. Okay. The economy will suffer, and armies in the affected region will suffer. We can pay out of our pockets, and I don't know how much of a difference this will make, but I think spending half of our ops and almost all of our cash on this is not worth it. We'll just have to see what kind of damage it was.
Falling back.
Okay, well, maybe someone else actually eliminated that one there then. We just have to see.
There are two types of people in this world. Those who think only of home, and those who think only of leaving home. Director Khalid Al-Ashgar, Archival Online Dating Profile.
So we finished outpost tabs here. This will allow us to actually build bases on other planets, and it'll actually allow us to do mission to the moon. We'll let the AI do that one. What we do want to keep going for is making sure that we can actually put a mine on the moon, because that's the important part. So we want to go advanced electromagnetism. It'll lead into mass drivers, which leads into space mining and refining. So let's pick this one up. And run one of these slots there. Now we want to have everything in here again until we actually know that we have secured this slot for ourselves. And this one's soon done, and that one's 10th of July. That's half a year. It is what it is. We'll have to. It takes a little bit of time, this game. Okay, so we did get a new project. We immediately unlocked the outpost core. That's also one that we will need to do. Where can they grab Myanmar? We're not really getting anything out of these countries that we've abandoned either, so. And now mission assignments will be twice per month instead of once per week. So every other week instead. That will speed the timer up a little bit here.
Standing by.
Sams were there. Yeah, someone else exterminated the alien assets there, I'm sure of. Since they disappeared. Let's just put a quick investigation up on Emiliano there. That allows us to try and see his true loyalty. How much research are they putting in here? Maybe we can go down just a little bit there. We just have to keep an eye out for it.
I think we had a breakthrough.
That's good. And the supply depot. I think it's easier to just build a space dock where you want to be able to resupply your ships. And the Sonology lab, this one's going to be important.
I have new information.
Okay, so he's actually up at 24. Maximum is 25. Well, try to get one more success in on him, and then he's more or less set for the rest of the game.
The people will come to our side.
And we're up at 50% there, so we'll leave that one off. And we completed interplanetary chemical rockets. This means that our boost investments are 10% better, and it reduces the amount of boost needed to send things from Earth into orbit. It also unlocks a pretty good chemical rocket engine. If you want an early spaceship, we want to grab these super heavy chemical rockets as well. Same thing there, they will increase the boost investments by quite a bit. They also unlock an engine you can use on your spaceships. Don't like this one quite as much as the one that we had on the previous one. Uses a little bit different materials here. But they're very high thrust, all of these chemical rockets, as opposed to the non-chemical rockets. This one's also fairly hefty investment. So if we get some of the cheaper ones, we might pick those off earlier.
Things are cooling off.
We're down to 2.2 here. We'll keep going there. This only speeds them up, so it makes it quicker. We want to have this one done before we go to Mars. That'll make delivery of our modules to Mars a lot cheaper. We've got someone here in India. We might want to investigate this character and see who it is. And we have another UFO that's crashed on Earth. Right here in China, so not that far away from where we are. I see it coming in here as well. There we go. So we need to go investigate that as well.
We'll be ready for your order soon.
We need to actually play until the turn is done, of course. Well, Pakistan can be unhappy. And that's because we've still got we still count as controlling the executive here, even though it's we've abandoned it and it's under crackdown. It does look like we've got a little bit of cap that we might be able to find something to get in there. And it doesn't really matter which one we pull here, I think. Training and education. Yeah, maybe that's the better one. Yeah, let's force them to accept our plans. There we go. I think Emiliano here will investigate this counselor.
Surveilling target.
See if we can
Where to?
figure out who this is. Samsor will go and investigate the
Investigating alien site.
crash site.
At your service.
Samadashi is doing the last one here on Emiliano. And actually start with the... We can start to get one of these other ones' loyalties up. Probably Samsor is the good next one to get up. This just reduces the chance that they will turn against us or spill our secrets to someone else.
I'll speak with them.
And that should be fine. Let me just check if we have anyone new here that we'd want to pick up. I think it's an espionage character that we are missing at the moment. She's a little bit old anyway, and we don't have the free slot. So at the moment we're probably better off keeping Samadarshi. We'll see if we replace him with someone else in the future. He's actually got enough experience for another point here as well. And let's just keep increasing his persuasion, because I don't think he's going to be sticking around with us for the entire game. And we got Fru here's also got some extra experience. And Fru is going to be sticking around with us for quite some time, I think. That's a little bit of ops income. That wouldn't be too bad. Don't think we've got very much of it. We can't really afford anything else here. We should be able to afford this one, but we need to have a government trait for that. Let's see if we can pick it up for someone else then. The same thing here. Yeah, both Emiliano and Samsor can pick up the UN Office for Outer Space Affairs. And I think this one is one that we do want to pick up because it is looks like a very good one. It'll increase the boost the mission control investments that we do and into space program. It'll also increase also get a little bit of research bonus and especially this space mining output. So anything we have later on. Let's just put him here on Samsor for now. How expensive was it? Might want to check that. Oh yes, just influence. No, that is perfectly fine. I do think we want to increase admin here a little bit. See if we can make space for something like Shimura here, if we manage to grab it. This would have been a really good one to be able to pick up as well. It is expensive, that one. It gives 3 espionage and 4 admin. That's a really great one to have, I would say. Okay, so I thought it cost 120 influence. Well, it seems it was a little bit cheaper that everyone's missions are set. And we spent our experience there. And they are catching up to us a little bit here. Let's bump in an extra pip there. And here we get that 5% research bonus. We would also get it to these 2 slots. Don't have anything into energy research, unfortunately, but that's just the way it is.
I believe they will stay loyal to the cause.
And now we are done with... No, this was on Samsor.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the
on
cause.
Emiliano we are done.
Surveillance complete.
Okay, this is a academy operative, and they work as a politician. Now we can see that their loyalty score as well. if we find one that is on a low loyalty, we could turn them. The Academy isn't really the faction that we do want to have turned though. We'd rather have one from the Servants and one from the Protectorate or Humanity First.
Here is what we have found.
We're doing okay for research. I think we are among the top. We did get, every time you do this, you gain a 1% bonus to Xenology research. I found another alien base out here in space, and they always put a station above their bases.
How could one so young, coddled as you are by the modern world, begin to understand what war is? I did what had to be done. Closing your eyes and wishing the monster away only makes you an easier meal. Colonel Hans Castillo, during a war crimes trial.
Okay, so we finished Deep System Skywatch. The Academy finished or contributed the most to this one. It's a little bit fun, and then they selected Mission to the Moon as the next objective. And this means that Deep System Skywatch allows us to track alien vessels anywhere in the solar system. It also makes a big hit for the Academy in their popularity on Earth. But that is why we now found these extra alien bases. They got one here on, it's called Lizard's Leap. And they should have a orbital around here somewhere too. And there we go. They got this one also out here, and if we just zoom out a bit, we can see exactly where we are. So they're on Chernobog, which is one of the exoplanets, I believe, in the way out here in the outer rim. Now we can see that Victor 7 is inbound.
Cleaning things up.
And they're transferring to Titan. Victor 6 here is transferring to Earth. They are bringing along quite a few ships in here. So Exodus really piled in on this mission to unlock this slot for themselves. So we lost that one. We'll see what they select next. Maybe we'll push this one, or we will push towards whatever they have. Let's not put our research points into that anymore for the moment though. At least not until that one is completed. No, we're just waiting for this turn, of course. And we now got the Alien Origin project as well. That's also one that we want to get done.
With each passing day, humanity shatters the boundaries of the possible. It is our certain destiny to move mountains at the touch of a button. We need only the will to do so. And your generous investment, of course. Chairman Soren van Wyk, opening remarks during Western Armory's annual earnings call.
Okay, and Project Exodus here selected Mass Drivers, which is the exact same project that I would have selected. So that is very good. We will keep going there. Let's actually put our research points back in here, I think. I think that's fine. And there's not a lot more we can do there. Another one that we would have liked to do is for long-range drives, but we can wait a little bit with that, of course, too. Yeah, because this one will lead to the mining base as soon as possible. And in the last patch, I've seen that the AI tends to go for Mission to the Moon fairly early, and we don't have enough boost to go there, and I don't think the AI has either. They are, well, we don't know what Humanity First is at. The Servants have 2.4, the Academy has 3.4, so they've got a little bit. You need about 40 of it to, or 50 even, to be able to build a base on the moon. We'll soon start raking in a little bit from here. We're already getting a fair amount from, we are increasing here in India as much as possible. well, while still actually building up the country to be worth it for us in the long run. How much were these? No, we can't really take Nepal back here.
Ready for orders.
Okay, so let's keep doing the Inspire missions here on Samsor, I think.
I'll ensure their loyalty.
We'll switch
Standing by for orders.
Samadarshi over
Where do
to
you need me?
Samsor as well.
I will make sure they are on our side.
Ready for orders.
At your service.
It looks like we didn't find any alien flora or anything here. Let's just to be sure run a survey location.
On Overwatch.
If we do have any
Standing by.
alien fauna that we want to have it destroyed. And we'll go back to stabilizing India here. That's going to be good
We'll
for us in the
restore
long run.
peace to this nation.
And that should be fine.
I think we had a breakthrough.
And hopefully we'll get...
Initiating recon.
Yeah.
I don't think I changed their mind.
We'll just keep working on him and he'll also be very loyal to us. They have not come in peace. Images of obvious alien military ships and structures in the far solar system has dashed hopes worldwide for peaceful contact. Many who wish to seek an avenue of cooperation with the aliens are changing their views in light of some of the first hard facts about their arrival. The road ahead is fraught. Now this one means that the Academy goes into crackdown for an entire year. All nations' cohesion moves by 1 towards their extreme value. So we will lose cohesion here in India. And the Academy suffers a massive loss in public opinion around the world. So we actually gained a little bit of popularity from that, of course.
Order is returning.
Oh, and we should be pushing these upwards a little bit later on. If you use Unity, you can push this one up. I think knowledge pushes it the other way. But we need the knowledge for the research. That would be if we increase the budget for Unity and welfare as well. I think that's fine for now. Okay, we do need to defend interests again in Singapore. We really don't want to lose Singapore, so I'll pop off and do that quickly. We did manage to find some alien flora here.
Standing by for orders.
So we will make sure to actually destroy them there. It's a good launch center as well in China. Hopefully we can actually break into China in the future as well and grab some points there. But China's quite hard to actually get into. Does look like the initiative is really interested in that too. We will see. We don't have the cap for it anyway, so I think those are fine. Servants have locked this one down, and we are leading this slot here now. We might be able to go down to 50%. Let's keep it on 60%. I think that's fine. We do want to grab the make sure that we actually get a slot for space mining and refining.
They are not life forms or xenosapiens. They are demons incarnate. They and the traitors who support them will face our judgment.
And this is Humanity First, of course, then, with Hans Castile. And they want to exterminate the aliens and anyone who cooperates with them.
I don't think I changed their mind.
Okay, yeah, we just need to keep working. Molten salt batteries, I think these are one of the better
Securing
ones.
our control.
Now we've defended our interests,
I
that's
think
good.
we had a breakthrough.
At least one of them went through there. Now we should be able to see what Humanity First has. Okay, so they don't have any boost either. It's well, the Academy is going to be able to build the base on the moon first, I think, unless we manage to actually catch up to them. And finally, Singapore has a spaceflight program, so we are just going to go all in for building boost here for a while. We might actually want to put a little bit into the economy as well. We'll see if that turns this around and starts actually growing the economy in Singapore again. And that should be fine. Singapore is costing us about 20. And I think it's worth trying to do the same thing in Bangladesh.
Their defense was too strong.
Okay, let's see if someone else probably took it out then. Ahead of us again. At least as long as someone is actually taking care of it, it doesn't really matter. We don't want the xenoform to spread on Earth.
We'll turn down the heat.
No, our
Reporting in.
we need to defend interests here in India as well.
Making things safe for our people.
Yeah, we got all of our operatives back in India. Let's see if we've got anything new that's happening here. So, in experience, no one's got anything new. Do we have any new organizations? We've got CERN here. Energy research would be nice to pick up. Then Jaka. No, that doesn't really seem worth it. The same thing there. Still got this one available. And the National Reconnaissance Office. That one would be a nice pickup. I mean to have the government rate, but we do have it on, especially have it on Emiliano here. That would be a very, very, very good one for him to pick up. We need a little bit more of influence. And just hope that the AI doesn't pick it up,
They will
of
stay
course.
loyal to the cause.
Yeah, just keep
Securing
working
our
on these
control.
here.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
I should probably run an investigation mission on him as well. Lithium sulfur battery, I don't think we actually need this one, so we'll just obsolete that one. Liquid hydrogen containment, we'll probably want to do that one later on.
Things are stabilizing.
And slowly pushing this one down. I think it's still increasing here.
Of course, there was an accident. Frankly, I'm surprised it took this long. Just get the recovery crew in there to salvage the gear ASAP. Worry about the bodies later. The delays are costing us. Chairman Soren van Beek, internal memo.
Yeah, okay, so they finished the deep space propulsion concept. And they selected advanced carbon manipulation. This is also one that is okay for us to go into. Not one that we would have picked up right now, maybe. We would probably rather go to fission or nuclear fission in space, but well, we'll grab this one. We still have this slot here, and as you can see, it's not actually locked into us yet. The initiative could still take this one from us. They are very, 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 very close. Maybe we actually just make sure that we finish this one up first, and then we can spread a little bit down there. And this one is due to be completed in June. I don't even think we've got enough to actually send a probe to the moon just yet. And Singapore has, Singapore
We
has actually
laud the
started
Romans
to.
for assimilating rather than exterminating other nations. But we should not forget that their siege weapons were terrible things to behold. History is littered with accounts of opponents simply surrendering as they watch Roman catapults approaching their walls. Colonel Hans Castillo guest lectured to officer candidates.
Okay, so mass drivers, this is of course a magnetic weapon, or magnetic system where you increase the velocity of something to sling it away. And it's used to both for weapons to sling slugs at enemy ships, and you use it to transfer resources between different bases. So let's open this one up and we get to select what we want to go. We obviously want to have the space mining and refining, because we really need this outpost mining complex. There's quite a lot of things here that we want to do, that we can't reliably keep more than one slot at a time. So let's go back to 50, 25, 25. This one's long enough that we should be able to keep track of it a little bit easier, and we really want to finish both of these as soon as possible. See what other projects we have here. I like having them by category instead. And these ones are maybe not the batteries I was looking at actually. And then I've got the lithium sulfur batteries here. They are a lot lighter. I was looking at this, I was thinking of the salt water batteries. We probably don't want to have these, so we can obsolete them as well. We can just as well use the lithium ion ones we already have. This one is one that we want to do before Mars. And then all of these labs we want to do, but that's about the same time that we get mines online on Mars, where we can actually expand into space properly. Okay, so there are some new organizations they are telling us. This one is still available. Why can't we pick it up? Well, we need to have a control point in the United States to actually be allowed to pick that one up. That sucks a little bit. Otherwise we would have actually been able to afford it at the moment. This one could also be useful. Picking up is very expensive though, we can't afford it. Could pick up CERN. That's a lot of energy research. There are no unassigned ones. I would like to have some that actually build up our counselors a little bit. And we know he's at 25 now too. I think breaking into the United States is not going to happen. You basically need to have Mexico and Canada first, and then go into America. A very powerful start. Okay, and they are already into Sweden, so we can't just grab a slot there quickly. And to pick up that one, of course. Sri Lanka. I was looking at something if we could fit another nation in here. I think that's 2 as well. Yeah. That's a station. Yeah, okay, so we will let these be for now.
Ready for my mission.
Some more here in Kazakhstan. Let's go and
Heading
try and
to the
clear those
LZ.
up. The question is, do we pick CERN up or not? That costs us a lot of money. 20, that's half of our income. For 10% energy research, I don't think that's worth it. And this one would instead give us a little bit, but it doesn't cost money instead of influence. We need to control Serbia, Kosovo. I think we will hold out a little bit. That would give us both boost and mission control, so that would be a good pickup. And it's the same thing I want this one for, the boost and the mission control. And it also gives, that one's actually way too expensive for us. And this one is boost and gives us a little bit of incomes as well. We'll leave those people
I think
now.
we had a breakthrough.
Yeah, we do need
I
to
think we had
investigate
a
them.
breakthrough.
Okay, they are not contributing very much to this one just yet.
Violence is abating.
I want to keep bringing that down.
By the numbers.
And we managed to, well, only by 30%. Question is if we do a surveil mission, will we find the rest of it?
Ready.
Let's just throw a quick investigation here at Samsor.
Initiating
I
surveillance.
know a little bit about
Ready.
where he is. We'll surveil the location here in Kazakhstan.
Setting a watch.
Let's see if we can find anything else. And don't think we get anything new there. Well, I haven't actually picked up this one. It's very expensive, of course. I'm starting to get up to at least some boost there. Still have a very, very low monthly of I have an annual income of 7 boost. And now we're actually increasing the size of the economy here as well, so that's good. That increases the amount of points we actually put into boost every month as well. I wonder if we can increase the economy if we do it this way and only have 13% in there. We just don't want the economy to be
I
shrinking.
couldn't get through to them.
Alright, keep going.
Surveilling target area. I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
And now we get to see what he's actually at very soon. Let's get rid of all of these notifications.
I have new information.
Oh, okay, he's at 25, so we don't need to work anymore on him. That's good to know. And then we just gotta
Prepping for
check on
next mission.
through here.
Trillions of dollars just sitting up there, yet still the regulators drag their heels. Maybe it's time I treated the president to another golfing weekend. Chairman Soren van Wijk leaked private correspondence.
Okay, so they finished mission to the moon. That means we can actually go to the moon now. And they selected Ad Astra for their next research, which is also maybe a little bit ahead of time. Yeah, okay, so he's the next one to increase loyalty on. Yeah, that one would actually be a decent pickup just for the money. Let's put it here. It'll take 3 months for us to actually recuperate the loss. That is almost a 50% reduction. It is a 50% reduction in our, or increase in our income. So we will pick that one up. And Ad Astra is also a very expensive tech. It works into the future space techs. Okay, so they've launched probes to Luna. We will actually do this as well. If we had the boost, we would want to be very quick about sending a probe up here. And this one will cost 1.1 boost. So we have just enough for it. And then for us to actually be able to build a base here. Now, founding a platform or building a space station here isn't very expensive. And we'll see when we actually get these surface deposits. But it is a race to get the most amount of boosters so we can secure a decent site on the moon. Let's go back to Earth. We don't need to be running these missions anymore. Can you help reduce unrest in... No, you're absolutely worthless at this. We don't really need the support here either, I think. And we don't really have anything else to do either, so I'm better off running it somewhere where we can actually succeed in it.
Our story.
Your orders?
Samadarshi here will
Ready for orders.
start working on crew,
I will speak with them.
Where to?
and we do need to inspect crew as well to
Investigating
just
target.
know where we are at,
Ready to go.
and
We are going in.
assault these alien assets again. We managed to pick them up again, that we did destroy them all. I don't think we've got any international monetary fund. This one is very interesting, and we can actually pick it up as well. This one gives us 8 administration, which is the cap for how many orgs we can have. It also gives some other smaller ones, especially the 6% into economy is decent for us. So we're definitely picking this one up, we can afford it. The big question is on who we want to have it. I want to have someone with high security, I think. Okay, so let's put it here on Samsor. I think that's the best one we have for now. It's going to make it a little bit harder for them to take it from him, I think. That was a very, very, very good pickup for us. And now he's got loads of administration here as well. And got a little bit of... we can just keep building up influence here. Or investigation. Investigation is good to have high on one character. Or actually being able to take slots from other countries. We do need a high espionage character as well, but we'll wait for the clandestine cells there for that. We don't operative here would be one, I think. It's an espionage character. So you want to be able to run these purge missions. Yeah, maybe. Now we'll see what we have when we actually unlock clandestine cells. It's another month away. Just about. These are working slowly on.
I think we had a breakthrough.
Let's continue on this. Now, since Fru is our other one who can actually do these missions,
Got
it's
some intel on our target.
gonna take quite some time for Samadarshi to get Fru up to 25 as well. We'll just keep going there. 13, so we need another 12.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
And yeah, we will repeat this one here. And the space entry here is coming along. It does look like this one is still increasing. No, now it's decreasing. We do need to have a little bit more in there, I think. Okay, the town that stood still. The whole population of a small town in Faridabad region has stopped moving entirely. We can only suspect this to be a prelude to further alien actions. We don't want them to have abductions. And this is so expensive. No, I can't do this one because we need to have rapid response teams done. We haven't even unlocked it. No, we don't have a humanity. We're not humanity first, of course. The question is, do we want to spend all of our money on a public opinion boost? There's actually a chance of not having any alien abductions, and alien abductions help the aliens, of course. Well, that's about 2 months worth of income, or 2.5, and half year's worth of ops income. Yeah, but I think we got to do that. Okay, so they did manage to pull through 2 abductions, and we managed to save the rest. But at least that's a better
Target
outcome for us.
remains operational.
Okay, we're gonna have to go after these again. I should be able to see a xenoforming level here. Maybe they've not started on that yet. That's good for us. Okay, so they're still here in Pakistan. They actually threw us out this time. Yeah, we can't do much about that. We will keep going after these.
Gear up.
Let's see if we've got any experience here. I got 15, 2, 13, and 15. So no one can get anything extra.
Acknowledged.
You don't need to redo the investigation. You're gonna go stabilize nation instead.
We'll make things safe.
I'm here.
No, we do need to get rid of
Where
that.
do you need me?
I don't think there's any merit in doing anything else there. Let's just check down here. And now we're at a better point, I think. We're putting as much as possible of the economy into boost while still, well, at least maintaining the economy size. I think that's a fair way to go about. And here we're pointing up on everything. That is good. Everything is going in the right direction, rather. And our annual boost income is up to almost 10.
I believe they'll stay loyal to the cause.
So we need another 11. Here's the saltwater battery. This is the best early game battery. Favorite that one, so remember it. And another UFO crashes on Earth. This time in the Mekelle region in Ethiopia. We're gonna have to hop over and investigate that one too. And we finished the clandestine cells project. We can recruit our 5th counselor, and we actually gained a little bit of control cap. It looks like we've got about 10 there now. So we do need to get the outpost course researched. I would like to actually do some alien technology or something as well here. The flora and the alien origin. We might have to wait until we've actually got some research laboratories up for that. Space tugs. This is one that we do want to do before Mars. And we can actually get rid of the obsolete ones. The saltwater batteries are very low mass. And unless you actually need a high capacity battery, these ones are the best ones. And most early ships don't need a high capacity battery. And I've got some radiators and other things like that, but we don't really need to worry about just yet. Could probably get rid of these projects. And if we wanted to collect money, we could do something like this and we'll get a little bit of money out of it. We can grab those from the obsolete. I'll keep the management one here. Increasing the cap there is a decent thing to do. Basically, we have to research everything here sooner or later. But the global research is the important one at the moment. And this one is very soon done. I don't think we've had any other boost capable ones at the moment. Actually, if we check the tech tree quickly. I go to this one here. Advanced chemical rockets. And that requires something else, of course. This one leads to... let's see if they unlock the other ones.
Laying the groundwork.
Okay, we're still waiting for this turn to play out.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
I will probably send Prue off to investigate the aliens
Order
there.
is returning.
Alright, keep going there.
Score one for the good guys.
Well, that's good. We managed to wipe it out there.
Just imagine, Ifechi, how this world would change if we could mass manufacture building materials in an instant. Homes built for mere pennies, irrigation for every village, a brighter, fairer future for all. Commissioner Kiran Banerjee, Private Correspondence.
Okay, so we finished, Project Exodus finished advanced carbon manipulation, and we didn't put a single research point into it. And they selected nuclear fission in space. This is really good. That's probably the next one we would have to pick up as well. This one will allow us to build nuclear reactors on Mars, because Mars is further away from the sun and solar panels just aren't as good there. And now we can actually have a look here at the moon. I think now we want to check the sites here. So the important ones for us here are metals and water. So we would like to be able to build on Shackleton, I think. It will give us a little bit of fissiles and volatiles as well. And if we don't even have the orbital bases yet, so we can't actually see how much it would cost to send something over there. But just to build an orbital platform would be 3 boost, which we don't have. So we're gonna buy here for Shackleton, and now all these slots are open for all of the different factions. So we just have to get enough boost to actually be able to go here first. There are a couple of alternate locations here as well. We could grab, for instance, Copernicus here, or Peary Crater would actually be a decent choice as well. And Peary would probably be the second best one here. And if you can't get the water, you just want the maximum metals. That's Copernicus, Kopolev, and Madi Ibram. Madi Ibram might be a decent one there for the extra volatiles. And nobles and fissiles aren't really what we're going to the moon for. But this was actually a fairly crappy moon, I think. And all of these resources are random, of course, but we'll look into that once we've unlocked the outpost core here in August. Let's keep going. Aliens and the Dharma. A loose consensus among Hindu scholars and priests seem to favor the ideology of the resistance. Our information is that Hindu adherents are responding to the guidance. Acknowledged. And then we gain public opinion in... I actually think these are all regions in India. But that is very nice. And we actually gain some new organizations there as well. So, for experience, we don't have anything we can do. We can check for what we've got here. Yeah, that was just super expensive. Otherwise it would be a decent one. And we don't really have the capacity to buy any of these. That would be a good one for us right now too. And the same thing there is a little bit too expensive. Well, we'll keep looking at these. This is the only one we can pick up now, and that one just isn't worth it. But at least we have a few ones going there.
Ready.
Okay, so I think our crew can't actually do that. That was
Ready.
a little bit sad. Okay, so we want to assault more alien assets there.
Heading to the LZ.
Your orders?
And Emiliano will have to
At your
go and
service.
investigate
Standing
the
by for
crash
orders.
site. We do need to get some more missions here for crew, I think. We can probably look at pushing something into these ones. I mean, we can probably pick up Nepal here again. That's the same amount. Let's run some public
We
campaigns
must
there.
persuade the people.
And this crackdown should run out 30th of June. And that means we will actually get these back again once that happens. But that's going to be all for right now, I think. So next episode we'll have a look at the moon and hopefully be able to actually set up a base there. We are quickly increasing our boost income here. A lot thanks to Singapore. But India is also doing quite fine. Singapore is actually very soon ahead of India. We are investing a lot more economy into this here at the moment. And Singapore is on the equator, so it's a lot more efficient to actually invest into boost here. I think if you read it down here, and we get a 17% from our technology and organizations. So that is nice. But thank you very much for watching. Take care and see you next time.